Today we're on the way to Framlingham Castle to make use of our English Heritage membership, and we're now going through Stoneham on what is a lovely sunny day. Right, we're homing in on Framlingham. We're about 2.5 miles out, again going through some lovely Suffolk villages on a nice sunny day for a change. So we've arrived in the car park, and now we've managed to park the little camper van. We'll have a cook up in there later in the Bridge Monkey. Not a big car park, but big enough. And there's a castle in the distance, and the entry place, which looks closed. If anyone's not aware, the castle is actually right in Framlingham, so if you're an English Heritage member as we are, you can park there, although it is only for visiting the castle, and there's several other things you can avail yourself of. As I'm now going to get a pie from looks like a very nice pie shop. There's quite a big church here in Framlingham, St Michael's Church. Now we're walking down to the old bit of Framlingham, as I said, to the pie shop. Poppy as ever, or Big Stink and Little Stink, skittling along. Not raining today, which is nice. The traditional hardware store, Cooper's and Framlingham. How long has that been, I wonder? An actual Barclays. Bakers and a motorbike, a pie shop. Look at that beauty, big long sausage roll. Whoa. Tower of St Michael's Church, rather a splendid war memorial in the church. Yard. Right, here's the entrance proper to the castle. Years ago my friend had his wedding here. Unfortunately it rained. A formidable moat system. Quite impressive. It's the scary bit walking around the battlements. 18.50 to get in, so quite expensive if you're not a member. And the gift shop, as always. Up the steps to the battlements. Somebody seems to be lying down in the castle. Interesting timeline here to read. A very interesting wall with all the history of the various construction on it. Right, we're now heading up a very windy stairs to the battlements walk. They're not very good with heights. I'm not the best on this wall walk, if I'm honest. Especially if there's wooden slats, which I can see coming up. I'd be no good as Lara Croft. I'd play Lara Croft on the PlayStation, but no good being Lara Croft. Catherine, I do not like it. They don't like it up them. It's a Bluetooth thing. Those slits I don't like. Hold on to your hat. It's quite windy up here. Hope the wind slows down its bit. I don't know why I've suddenly got so pathetic with heights. Poppy at Framlingham Castle. History in the making. Don't like it. And from the wall walk you come out into here, which is a lot happier place to be. Worth a visit. Don't know if I'd pay £18.50 if I were a member, but certainly worth a visit. Right, you can read there that those boots were found in the chimney of the castle in Framlingham. Something that if you ever find something like that, you should never remove, because they were put there because a child died to ward off spirits. Strange things can happen. The view from the balcony above the gift shop and the little cafetiere. Poppy was allowed, dogs were allowed everywhere, which was good, apart from going to the counter in the cafe. There she is, shaking as usual with her nails clicking on the floor. Would have been some lovely fires in that fireplace, I imagine, in the past. And then a lovely big oven. Right, we're now heading back to the car and allegedly going to try and find Olbra to cook an old sausage on the ridge monkey. In the end, blowing a hoolie, so we're going to have a little cook up there. And over there, in the distance, if you can see it, is the famous shell on the beach. I don't know how well you're picking this up, but the wind is very strong. So another test for the wind slayer. Well, here we are, Oldborough, in the old jalopy again. Poppy! She's not getting the sausage. Got the old ridge monkey out on the little stove. And we have got some ventilation in there, going across to that window that's open, but it is blowing a hoolie. So, let's get this thing worked. Sausages going in. As I said, it's very windy here. Sea looks quite uninviting. In the way, in the distance, you can possibly make out Sizewell power station. We want to be getting there anytime soon. And this is the world renowned artwork clamshell at Oldborough Beach. It's quite an amazing thing, really. Inscription reads, "I hear those voices that will not be drowned." 2003 by D. Pegg. Now we find ourselves at Thorpeness on the famous boating Mirror Lake. Been on there many's a time in my youth. My mum and dad just come to find a toilet. Nice little area here in the summer. You can hire rowboats and have a nice row through there. It's a bit muddy if you fall out, that's the only thing, and not very deep. As her indoors points out, many years ago this little cafe was where all my family had a lovely cup of tea and a cake, and I had what seemed to be cabbage soup. I know what's happening in this building here. Looks a bit sad. This is where all the rowboats you can get from in the spring and summer. It's quite a nice little place to have a row. Now walk down to the beach here at Thorpeness. Several little cottages here along the beach, which I think some of them you can rent. More signs telling you what you can't do, which is a thing with England. Just say what you can't do, never say what you can do. Miserable sods. Indoors rightfully said, looks like there's some weather coming in, which if you look that way I think I would agree with. sea looks fairly angry.